Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to Dear Listeners. This is Sunita Rawat, and today I want to share a story with you, a story about fear, about hesitation, and about that one step we all delay starting something new. Have you ever felt like you wanted to begin something, but you kept postponing it? Not because you were lazy, but because you were unsure. If yes, then this story is for you. There was a girl named Aditi. Aditi had a simple routine. She worked, came home, completed her responsibilities, and rested. Her life was stable, but somewhere inside, she felt a quiet desire. She wanted to start something of her own. Maybe a small online page, maybe a hobby, maybe something creative. The idea stayed in her mind for weeks. She often thought, I should start, but she never did. Every time she thought of starting, another voice appeared. What if it doesn't work? What if people judge me? What if I fail? And slowly, her excitement turned into hesitation. She started delaying. Not today, maybe tomorrow. I need to prepare more. I'll start when I'm ready. But that ready moment never came. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and every time she saw someone doing something similar, she felt something inside. Not jealousy, but a quiet regret. She started, I also wanted to do this. But she still didn't begin. One evening, Aditi met her old friend Meera. They sat together and talked. During the conversation, Meera shared something. She said, I started a small page online. Aditi was surprised. You did? But how? Meera smiled and said, I just started. I didn't think too much. That sentence stayed with her. I just started. That night, Aditi sat quietly. She thought deeply. She realized something important. She was not waiting for the right time. She was waiting for the fear to disappear. But fear was not going anywhere. It stayed because she was not taking action. Dear listeners, Aditi understood something many of us don't realize. Fear doesn't come because something is wrong, fear comes because something is new. Starting something new means uncertainty, possibility of failure, unknown results, and the mind naturally resists that. The next morning, Aditi did something different. She did not make a big plan. She did not wait for motivation. She simply opened her phone and created that page she had been thinking about. Her hands were slightly shaking. Her mind was still unsure, but she did it. It was not perfect. Her first post was simple. Her idea was not fully clear, but it was a start. And that start changed something inside her. She felt relief, not because everything was successful, but because she had finally begun. Days passed, she continued. Some days were good, some days were confusing. Sometimes she doubted again, but this time she didn't stop because she had already taken the first step. Slowly, her fear reduced, not completely, but enough to keep going. Her confidence didn't come from thinking, it came from doing. Dear listeners, Aditi didn't become fearless. She just stopped waiting for fear to disappear. And that made all the difference. You don't need to feel ready to begin. You just need to begin to feel ready. So, dear listeners, think about that one thing you have been delaying, not because you can't do it, but because you are afraid to start. Maybe today is not about doing everything. Maybe it's just about taking the first step. This is Sunita Rawat, and you are listening to Dear Listeners. I'll meet you again in the next episode. Till then, start small and trust yourself enough to begin. Take care.